What's going on? I called in sick today at work, so you guys get to see me in all my glory, all me looking exactly how I look when I wake up. Even my bed is right here for the evidence. So, since I didn't have much to do today, I decided it's a good idea to start talking about trending videos that I saw. And this one is one of them. Now, I had to look away just for a little bit there so that I can let you gaze upon the glory of the video itself. And what we're seeing is hopefully something I'm hoping YouTube won't strike me down for. But a police woman just happened to have been striking this young gentleman on the head with a baton. Yeah. Brilliant stuff that we'd love to see on the internet, really. I bet we all live for moments like that. So I'm from South Africa, and here we don't really have the best justice system, to say the least. Now, let me explain it in full detail. I'm scared of making a license. I'm not scared that I'll fail the license. I'm scared because I don't have 2,000 rands that I have to pay to the traffic officer who's probably going to want his share of bribe. Let that sink in. It's like a common law. It's an unspoken thing. If you're in South Africa, you know what I'm talking about. Don't look at him. Look at me. You know what I'm talking about. So in South Africa, when you're here, you already know that when you're going to get a license, unless you're like a big shot who's going to say something and then start getting systems moving, you're probably going to pay a bribe. But if you're not, then I guess you're going to buy it. If you, yeah. If not, then you're probably just going to buy it. You probably just have the money to like pay a whole 10K and then voila, you have a license. They don't even need evidence that you can drive in the first place. You just need to have 10K. And with me being the patriotic fan of the law that I am, I think things like this are pure evidence that the police just have what's best for us in mind. I've always thought of the law as something that has, how do I say, show me yours and I'll show you mine. Not in the messed up sense, but in the, if you ever go robbing a store and you have like a baseball bat, then the police naturally would have batons. And if you think that you are more strapped than them by having, well, you know what I mean? If you're strapped, if you pull up there and you're like, then generally they should have theirs as well. I'm very sure not everybody has like a grenade or a missile under their bed, so probably the police don't have that either because it's ever so rare, right? So generally I thought the idea of the law was to just to make sure nobody is above it, to just keep justifying themselves to, you know what I mean, whatever civilian they can come across. But let's admit, besides being colored, what really is dangerous about this guy? And I'm not saying coloreds are people who are dangerous. I'm saying in South Africa, you already know what to expect from a colored. Probably she didn't want to look like a weaker person. I don't want to sound weird. Didn't want to sound like a weaker person. Didn't want to be like a weaker person. And therefore decided to level things up using batons on someone's head. Because that's how you prove a point, right? Using... If that was their child, I'm sure she would do the same. Yeah, that police lady, I'm sure she would strike her son just the same way. And this isn't my only problem with the law. This is my problem with government in general. Because let's be honest, people are out here selling poison in stores. What do the police say about that? No, like if you're the police and this is your neighborhood and you know that there are people who are selling straight up just food that is expired, there's spaza shops, they know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't want to be biased and start making this a racial thing, but they know. But generally, what do you as the police say? What do you say if in your zone 5 kids start getting sick because of the snacks they ate from a spaza shop? You know what I mean? So it's clear that the law isn't really on our side as South Africans. It's on your side if you have money. It's really quite scary that we now live in a world like that. You'd think it's something that you'd see in movies alone, but no, we're over here living it. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because this police lady has just struck this kid on the head, and I think personally it's the most nastiest thing my eyes have ever come across, man. Really, I think some police should, I think Jay, the police, should just get arrested. Being above the law doesn't justify everything you do. Yes, police are supposed to be intimidating, but they're not supposed to intimidate. You know what I mean? The things that they do are supposed to be intimidating. They should supposedly just get you into a van, but the way they do it is more intimidating than the normal person. They should be able to drive you around in a van, but unlike a normal person, they shouldn't care about potholes and bumps, and therefore you start jumping around like a potato for all your sins you've committed. It should be generally justifiable like that. It shouldn't be something that me just coming to a police and going like, yeah, come on, stick 'em up, brother. Yeah, let's see what you got. And then I get a metal pipe to my head for that. That should never be right in any place, South Africa or not. That should not be legal. There are real crimes for these people to be stopping out there. There are people who are literally just poisoning someone in your street. That woman, I don't know who she is, that police lady, but there is someone poisoning in your zone who's just selling food that is just illegal. Can't you be busy fighting them, really? Can't you be busy just looking? Is there nothing else for you to do? Really? Really, striking a kid on the head is the best you can do. Really, that's how you pass time as a police. And that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about. There was this other one that my students sent me that I saw, whereby this police lady, police women, this police lady, a few people just so that she can get what is this? Insurance money. Just imagine that. So, and you can imagine, if she's a police, nobody would ever suspect her. If I'm a police and people start flying off the radar that shouldn't, and money just keeps coming into my bank because these people are insured by me in some type of way, what does that mean? What do we do about things like that? Are police allowed to even have people who die around them? I think there should be a law about that. I think if you are under some kind of life insurance, you shouldn't be in some jobs. You know what I mean? I feel like if you are a soldier, there's no one who should be in a life insurance type of thing around. I mean, my mouth just jumped. In your extended family or extended family members, there should be a limit somewhere, right? You can't, I mean, just imagine I'm a soldier, and yet when I come back from Afghanistan or wherever I was just, hey man, people just fly off the radar. Yeah, just like that. For no reason, just different types of reasons why people just pass away. And they just so happen to be the same people that are covered by my life insurance. And me, the soldier, I'm not leaving. If you know what I mean. I don't exit planet Earth. No. I'm not connected to heaven's Wi-Fi like that. No. But these people who are coincidentally in my life insurance just keep flying off. I think they're just some things we should look into the next time we vote, because I think it could get very, very apocalyptic for us if we stop looking at these things and analyzing them for the dirtiness that they actually are. I just think there's some things we shouldn't just side eye and look away. There are actually some things that will affect us sooner or later. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. That's it. Peace.